This old man would know. Guaranteed. Murders? A little while ago, they said the suspect had been caught and it was in the newspaper. That Namatame saw it, right? I remember seeing it around from time to time. Don't recall any other stories about people. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask somebody else. Fog is in clearing. It's deplorable. About those murders. I can't remember something from that long ago. Really, old timer? You sure do remember being a cop and patrolling the streets, though. Isn't anyone like that? You're the kid who lives at Dojima's, okay? Recall anyone suspicious? No. Okay, so that's a new question we can ask. Is people suspicious? So all I hear from everyone is poison, poison. I've gotten freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. Okay, can't even ask you. Dun, 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 dun. Watch the sunset. Yeah. Murders. Caught. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. Okay, what about suspicious? The game's telling me to stop asking people about that. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going all around. Haven't heard anything. Okay. Biker guy? Yep. Okay, he doesn't say anything. Can't we just go in here to Konishi's Liquor? I mean, come on. Electronics store. Damn, man. What could have been? Oh my god, the trees are dead. Bro, what happened? We also need to spend time with the fox as well. Hey, yo, kid, you know anything about these murders, dude? Can't even ask. Okay, so we unlocked a new question of asking people about suspicious. So we can stop asking about murders. Nope. Okay. Strange person? No. Nobody's seen anyone suspicious. Really? Dun, 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 dun. Let's just go to Okina just to confirm that I don't need to ask here. Oh, it's Christmas this month. No wonder our butcher's shop is busy. Christmas, Christmas. Can I help you with something? You asked about the incident that occurred in Inaba in spring. Thing in Inaba? I think I heard about it. Oh yeah, I think I saw it on the news. Or did I? Inaba, huh? The steaks are good. So they do have some dialogue, but it's probably just a bunch of nothing. Yeah, they're just like... Yeah, they don't care. But no one is around. Is the officer on patrol? Okay, Junes in the fog plane. The fog plane? Wow. Wow. I mean, it basically is a fog plane, but... Dun, 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 dun. Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? I did, bro, but she didn't say anything. Game, I'm pressing down, even though I'm going fast. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we know exactly who we're aiming for here. This one. Remember when I asked you about suspicious and you said no? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatami person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness, something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatami tried to warn Saki. Yep, we kind of knew about that. It seems the thing about Namatami making advances on Saki was misunderstanding. Yep, I figured that out. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. You have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Wait, for real? And then we just straight up go here? You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped.
So that was it? We didn't really get anything.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I want orange chicken.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see the food. You all finished eating. Leftovers.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Which it was. It was not a lot. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Yep.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
I know, dude.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
You were probably the only one that asked about Teddy. I don't think anyone else did.
Gee, I
Crazy.
wonder where he could have gone.
Hey, how does the audio sound from here? Like, I'm off to the side of my mic, but I just want to know, like, what does it sound like? Can you still hear me? Can you still make out what I'm saying? This mic's old, bro. This is like freaking 2017, maybe? 2016?
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
See, and if you haven't figured it out by this point, I think this line right here should make it obvious enough.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air. Wow, look at this shot right here.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
That looked like he was being electrocuted more than cold, but
Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
there must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit has some sort of connection with both Yamano and Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It is highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in the small town who fits the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... Holy crap, they want you to just freaking just name somebody right now. Yosuke Hanamura. It's definitely him. It's definitely one of us. One of us for sure. It's Chie. No, Yukiko, Teddy? Teddy's gone. I think it's Teddy, dude. I think Teddy is the one. Kanji, Rise, Naoto, someone else? Dojima, Nanako, Adachi, Namatame, Yamano, Konishi, Muraoka, Kubo. Freaking Konishi did it, dude. I swear. Masuzu Hiragi. Okay, so I think that person is or was Namatame's wife. I'm pretty sure. Noriko Kashiwagi? Wait, is that Miss Kashiwagi? Hanako Otani? Otani did it. I know she did. Ai Ebihara, Ko, Daisuke, none of those make sense. Freaking the brother did it. Yumi Ozawa? Who the frick is Yumi Ozawa? And Ayani. Shu Nakajima. Shu did it. The freaking child that I'm tutoring did it. Sayoko did it. Oh my god. What the freak, dude? Okay. So honestly, I'm pretty sure Adachi did it. I'm pretty sure. The case being that Adachi's always around us. And then, of course, I think the moment that it solidified it for me was when we got taken into custody and we were all in the room talking, and the game obviously made it obvious, and he would do like try to change the subject on things pretty quickly, or he would have the little sweat icon above him, and that just pops off as like, okay, something obvious here, and he's kind of in on it. And I'm pretty sure it's him. And if you haven't figured it out at this point, then you must have not been paying attention to the game or something, because they've definitely made it pretty obvious in certain events. But I want to see what it says in the guide. Am I able to screw around and pick like some of these other options just to see what happens? Like, will the game allow me to make mistakes before I actually choose or not? Okay, so the guide pretty much says you get three tries at this. 3 strikes and you're out. And then you get a different ending. So I kind of want to screw around and just I want to pick one person that I'm going to screw around with and say that it's them. I'm going to say, guys, it's Teddy. You can't entirely rule it out, but the odds are very low when you consider all the information. More than anything else, he is your friend who helped you reach this far in the mystery. You see no real reason to consider him as a suspect. You should rethink this. Okay. Well, anyways, I guess you could just reload and just pick all the options if you wanted to. Ring. Alright, I'm not going to screw around anymore. It's Adachi, bro. Of course! If you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on all your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movement from Adachi's as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, ding, ding. Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Don't tell friends, protect Adachi. Why would I do that? See, and I bet you no other options, allow you to do something like this. So, yeah, it's pretty much this. Tell friends about Adachi. Yep. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi.
Naoto, you should know this.
A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
I think he definitely acts that way.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class.
He did call out to a girl in my class. Wait, what?
I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. I heard it was
Whoops.
because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
Yep.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi. Jesus, can't even speak properly here.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's him, all right. We need to confirm this. I'm pretty sure it's him.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
You do that.
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now?
Oh, they're taking him.
Right, I see. Thank you.
Hurry up, y'all.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth. Wow, 3 in 1 day? That's crazy. Actually, it's not. 3 rank ups in 2 days. Because we were at the hospital yesterday, not today. So I was right then. Yeah, progression, baby. Diddle-a-din-din-din-din.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Adachi is not from this world.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
Wow, different angle. We haven't seen this one.
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Tensions at an all-time high.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Huh? Alright. You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished. Alright, alright.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Really? Really, Adachi?
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Can I just ask it again?
The time... I can't... That was months...
Saki's interrogation?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There is still something you need to question Adachi about. The warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
You destroyed the evidence.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
See, look at Adachi trying to deflect and like change subjects and all this. Like it's the walls are closing in.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
We know that Namatame is the one that put them all in.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
True?
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, There are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
I want to hear that in the Japanese VO. Adachi isn't here either. Yeah, it's because he jumped into the damn television.
I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell'd he go?
TV guys, come on.
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
How did you ask somebody? You were on the ground. You probably crawled.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Well, there's only one place we can go.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go tomorrow. Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
What?
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Damn, another one? I want to get this game over with. 5.